Are you aware of how Newton's first law impacts your life and your business?
Welcome to Growing the Seed, the podcast where we document the steps we take to build the Sowing Seed podcast, the business, and the brand. We'll share what works, and we'll share the challenges. Now, from the studio on top of a hill in a very, very remote location, here's your host, Matt Miller.
I've been observing the businesses of initially our distributor team and today our franchise team over the course of years now. And why is it that some people seem to grow very, very, very quickly and others never really are able to get it off the ground? Now, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of other circumstances outside of just the basics of Newton's law. But let me touch on the concept to begin with, and then we can discuss and go a little deeper. Newton's first law essentially states that objects in motion will stay in motion. Objects at rest remain at rest, unless in both cases they're acted on by an external force. When that comes, and how that relates to business, it's one of the reasons why those of us who either are just getting started and are trying to get something going and feel like we're putting an inordinate amount of effort into it, why it's frustrating and why it can be discouraging at times. Because you're starting a business from ground zero with nothing. And in many cases, you're starting a business in an area from ground zero where nobody knows anything about what you do. Well, there is a huge amount of force that is necessary that has to be applied in the direction that you want to go in the form of marketing and promotion and relationships and networking, product development, etc. Huge amount of force just to get it going. Once you get it going, it only takes a moderate level of effort to keep it going, at least at some level. But that's essentially Newton's first law. Now, it applies when somebody really has momentum as well. And I think one of the reasons why the business owners that I've seen on our team, and also business owners that I have relationship with outside of the team, why some seem like they can do no wrong, and they seem like everything that they touch turns to gold, and it is so totally easy for them to put their business together. Newton's first law once again comes into play, because once you have momentum, external force has to be applied against that momentum to stop it. So once you get some schools or some customers and things start to roll, don't discount the huge value in that time in your business. And the absolute worst thing you can do is stop. Ride that momentum as far as you possibly can for as long as you possibly can, because it's hard to get it back once you lose it. So for our team, that means adding new schools and working with new schools and new volunteers and new groups within those schools. With your business, it might be any variety of other things, but don't ignore, we just can't discount Newton's law and its impact, not just on physical objects, but on our lives and our businesses as well. God bless you guys.
Thanks for listening. Check out our website, sowingseed.net, the Sowing Seed channel on YouTube, and if you got something out of today's podcast, give us a 5-star review on your podcast player of choice. Until next time, go plant the seed you need to succeed.